bites. He bites.
Oh.
Look.
Yeah, I see.
Just let him.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
Hey, just let him go on Daddy.
No, I'm not gonna put him on Daddy. That's so nice. That would be scary. I'm gonna put him in here. Ooh, he spit his stuff on me.
Yuck.
Welcome to this episode of Mommy Sea Star. Today I'm going to show you plants that you don't need to buy, but you can still make a beautiful garden. I made my garden for free out of things that I found on our daily walk. So here's an example of a nice, beautiful jungle plant you can propagate. See, look at the roots that it grows. It just wants to, look at that, that's a long root. It just wants to branch out and grow more plants. This is another plant I took from my early garden. This one is just some nice ivy, and it grows over our wall. So I just trimmed it off. Oh, here it is. The roots grow on the branches. So I like to find pieces like this because that'll grow really fast. But this is like an invasive plant, so you don't want to let it out, and because it's bad for the environment, it'll take over native species. So it's good if you want to have it contained or in your house, that's fine, but don't let it out like this. I'll show you another invasive species also. And you can see why. This is a spider plant. Look at this thing. These are all roots, and it just sends out these long runners, and these plants just grab on wherever they can and take root, and then they send out more of these runners. I mean, look at this. When I was growing up, we had one of these hanging, and it fell down, and then the whole entire front of our house was covered in these. I liked it as a kid. So I was like, those are like spiders. Those are spider plants. So all you have to do to grow one of these, I like them in the house, but these are another invasive species, so don't let them out to roam free. But all you have to do is pull these off, put them in water, and you can have them in your house like that. They don't even need dirt. You don't even have to buy dirt. You can even use a recycled glass jar. I have those in the house a lot. And you just put these right in and they're perfectly happy like that. They need a little sunshine. So in a window is nice. So I like them, except for the fact that they would take over if you let them. And I'm gonna show you this one. This is called a wandering Jew, and it does wander. So I think it's like the Israelites in Pentateuch, where they wander in the desert. These wander, and then they break very easily. And if a piece breaks off in the dirt, it'll grow pretty easily into a new plant. So I found one of these as a cutting in the neighborhood, brought it home, and then stuck it in, and that was like 6 years ago. Now it's everywhere in my garden. Here's where I have the ivy growing. This is a very nice plant to propagate. This one is a jade plant, and jade plants break easily as well, because they also grow roots out of the stems when they do that. So for our little garden, I think I'll just block one of these branches here. Just usually snap right off. Look at that. Nice clean cut. They want to be broken off because that's how they grow. I found a piece of this on the sidewalk several years back, and then I just keep plugging them in different places where I think they'll look nice. I didn't know this until recently, but these umbrella trees that are so pretty, they'll also grow from a stem real easily. I found out because my daughter was fixated on pulling these branches out, so then I started planting them. I saw it on Pinterest. I'm like, hey, you can just plant these. And I did get a tree to grow from it. Beautiful music. Whoops. I like that you got that. Look how narrow this area is. It gets just a little bit of sun, but the trees back here really brighten it. This is a Lowquat tree, and it grew from a seed. People eat the loquats and just spit out the seeds all over the place. So I picked them up and brought them home, and look how nice and big that Lowquat tree is. This is a snake plant or sword plant or mother-in-law tongue. Look at how long it is. And it sends off other plants. Look, there's a nice root there. I think I'll take this one. Look at that. These are so expensive to buy because they're very nice plants and they grow really easily inside. And they also give off a lot of oxygen. So they're really good to have in the house or outside. But once you buy one, I think I paid $20 for it. But once you buy one, they just live and live and live. And they grow new plants all the time if they have a little space. I'm collecting some plants for our little pot here. I haven't had to use the scissors yet. These are all the plants that want to be picked. Oh, here's a nice group of plants hanging up here. Oh, well, it's hanging up, so I'll bring it down so you can see it. One year, I was just dragging my feet. I don't like to buy Christmas trees. I really don't, because, I mean, they're dead trees and it's sad. Like, how are you supposed to be happy from that? And then I tried to buy the ones in pots, and they're hard to grow. And they're very expensive. So one year, I went to Trader Joe's, and I must have been the last person to buy anything, and all they had was a Christmas cactus. So this was our Christmas tree one year, a Christmas cactus. But it's actually really cool. Look, it's getting buds, and it'll bloom around Christmas time. And each of these little segments can grow if you plant them in the dirt. We'll get one for our pot. Let's get this one right here.
Pink coriander.
You need something? I'll help you. The umbrella tree that I grew from the clipping. I forgot to mention it before. So I just literally stuck it in the ground and it got roots. This is, I don't know the name of this, but that's from a seed from the park. I just look for seeds in the fall time and see what it will grow. Probably know about the golden phyllos. This is from a plant my grandma gave me. Oh man, that was a long time ago. And I brought it from my apartment to here, and so that's probably like maybe 15 years ago, at least. And I just break it off, and again, it has roots. Just break it off, put it in water, put it in the ground. Have you noticed that cactus are very expensive?
Pink.
I got this cactus on the trail in the hills up here. It's a beaver tail cactus, and these parts break off real easily. Somebody had cut it back, so I just grabbed it in between the spines, took it home. And this one is from the neighbor across the street. I have to wait a lot of years to find this because they always clean up after it when they trim it. But I finally did find a piece. Same with this one, the crown of thorns. They always clean up really well, but I did manage to find one piece that they left after they trimmed it back. So this little garden. Oh, and this is a star fruit, but it's growing really, really, really slowly. But these are all neighborhood plants. I like cactus a lot. My edible garden here is a completely different story. And when you're going to eat something from your garden, you have to know exactly what it is. And the edible plants you just can't find lying around usually, except dandelions, you can get the seeds and you can make tea from those. And I got my mint from someone's lawn. But in general, you have to buy the seeds for the edible plants. And this is kind of an investment, but I figure, hey, it's food, so that's all right. But that's a little bit more challenging than the decorative plants. But the ornamental plants, you can find them all over the place, and they're really easy and fun to take care of. Beautiful. So now we got our plants. Let's fill this with dirt and make a little garden here. Okay, here's the snake plant. Let's put the spider plant. Spider plant. We'll take a spider plant. The jade plant. That leaf. The roots will come out from where the leaves are, or where these ridges are from the leaves. So I have to take out these branches actually. 1, 2. And that's where the roots will come out. And our Christmas cactus. So easy, right? And you want to make sure that you water it, not too much. Let it dry out in between waterings. That's all you have to do. And since there's no hole in this, you have to wait. Make sure you don't overwater it. That's the main thing. But let it dry out in between waterings. I think I'll switch this little rock out. Dragonflies. Sometimes I like to change my little gardens around. Oh, that looks cute. It's a very sweet looking garden. And it was free, except for the pot, which I paid $3 at the thrift store. Let's bring our garden inside and find a home for it. So Phos, I got it from a seed. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you.